Hello everyone and happy Google Plus Friday. Today we forego the studio for a iPhone selfie with my backyard as the backdrop because we are talking about growing your Google Plus following using YouTube videos. No correlation, just seemed to make sense. Hello, my Google Plus Friday peeps. Today's episode was actually spurred by a question from a Google Plus Friday audience member named John, and John wanted to know how I add the little call to action where people can click and connect with me on Google Plus directly through my YouTube videos. So today's episode is going to be teaching you how to do that. It's actually very simple, and a lot of people, I have had people push back on me with the Google Plus Friday videos because I don't ask you to subscribe to my email list as a call to action at the end of the videos. Personally, I find my Google Plus community, the people who I am connected with on Google Plus, just as valuable as my email subscribers. Now, I know that we could have a huge debate on that, and probably email list subscribers would win if someone really pushed hard, but I put a lot of emphasis on the people I'm connected with on Google Plus, communicating with them, sharing with them. So that is the call to action that I use at the end of all my Google Plus Friday videos. I will use at the end of this one. So something to consider when you're creating YouTube videos and trying to determine what you want your call to action to be. You only want there to be one, and for Google Plus Friday videos, I always my call to action is always connect with me inside of Google Plus. And before we really get into how to do this, I just want to say you also want to add a link to your Google Plus profile in the description, right at the top of the description. So the very first line I usually add in my description is, wanna see more Google Plus Friday videos, wanna extend the conversation inside of Google Plus, connect with me there. And I usually have that right at the top of the description so that people can see it, click on it, and it's another way to easily connect on Google Plus. But let's get into how you connect or how you add that call to action directly to your Google Plus profile. So I'm going to go up to my YouTube settings and make sure that my Google Plus account that I choose is connected with my YouTube account. So in this case, this YouTube channel is connected with my personal profile on Google Plus. I could also connect it with any pages that I am the owner of. So if I wanted my Content Warfare brand page to be connected with this YouTube account, then I could do that. In this case, I want it to be connected to my personal profile, since my personal profile and the Content Warfare brand page are so closely connected. But right here, if your account is not connected, in the Overview tab under YouTube settings is where you make that connection. Once you're connected, then it's as simple as adding an annotation to your video. So here's an example of what that call to action looks like. Engage there. Then hit me up on Google Plus and let me know how this worked for you, and if you have any questions. If we're not already connected, use this box right here and we can connect on Google Plus right now. So that's a very simple call to action where someone can click that red box with the G plus in it and directly connect with me inside of Google Plus. So very actionable. If you want to add that box, once you have your video uploaded, whether it's public or still in private status, go to the Annotations tab, and here's the Annotations tab for this video, and you can see right down here at the end, I've added an annotation, which is simply, so inside the video, when I was editing the video, I just added that box. So I use ScreenFlow, very easy to do. If you use iMovie, if you have a Mac, a lot of people use Camtasia if you're on a PC. You can just add that image. That's just an image I pulled right off of the web. I simply add that image, and then once I'm inside of once I'm inside of YouTube, I add an annotation called a spotlight. So click the Add Annotation button. One of the options is Spotlight, and what Spotlight does is give you this little box right here, which I then just put around my image. I'm going to delete this new one I created, but that image, as you can see, it's set up here. If anyone clicks inside of that spotlight box, then it takes the action that you want. So in this case, I added an annotation, and I said I want to add a link. So you got to come down and make sure that you check this little box right here to add a link, and then you get a series of options. And once you've connected your Google Plus profile or page, one of those options will be Google Plus profile or page. And when you do that, you can see this area right here. You should see the icon for your page or your profile, and now you know that if anyone clicks this annotation during the video, they're going to be directed to your Google Plus profile, and you'll have a chance to connect with them. So pretty easy to do. Just need to make sure that you have a Google Plus profile or page connected with your YouTube account. Add a spotlight annotation wherever you'd like. If you don't have the technology or a program to add a box like that, like a nice image like that, you could also just add a regular text box that says connect on Google Plus, and make sure that that's linked, and you do that the exact same way. You just add a little text, and instead of spotlight under annotation, you could choose speech bubble, you could choose note. Either will work for you. So that is how you add a Google Plus call to action inside of a YouTube video. Highly recommend that if Google Plus is a platform that you want to grow and you are comfortable on YouTube, that this could be one of your call to actions. The other one may be grow your email list, but for Google Plus Friday, it just kind of makes sense that I would want to make grow my audience inside of Google Plus, and I do that through adding this box. If you found value in this video, if you think others would find value as well, I hope that you will click the like button above or the thumbs up button. Let other people know about Google Plus Friday. It's the absolute best way to support the show. And as we just described in the screencast that you just watched, if you'd like to connect with me on Google Plus, use the box that you have to the right or the link in the description below to connect with me on Google Plus so we can continue the conversation there. And here's to doing Google Plus better.